visually, it looks like we're live. Let's go ahead and do a sound check. Sound check, sound check. Yep, I hear myself just fine there. We are good to go. So today, hopefully, will be a more relaxed session. We've been doing a lot of intense combat. Today is just cleanup. At least, I'm expecting it to be just cleanup, but if we finish all the cleanup in like half an hour, then I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, because I kind of want something more relaxed today, so we'll see. I mean, we've got a lot to do, so hopefully it'll be enough to carry us through for 2-ish hours. Okay, so last time we finished the floating fortress, or a floating module, rather, and as a reward we get to keep the electric orb, which is not a surprise. I mean, it would be weird for the game to give you an orb and then take it away. I mean, even if they did take it away, they would give it back. But yeah, I mean, just video game logic. We're eventually going to possess all 5 elements. So yeah, we got to keep the electric orb. We fought 3 bosses in a row. So that was fun. One of the bosses being General Brigard over here. Oh, where did he go? I guess he's not in here. Oh, he's probably still at Jivon's house. But yeah. There seems to be something going on where another Valkyrie, Sangragor, is seemingly not under the influence of the parasites, yet on their side for some reason. I mean, she's probably just being manipulated. The parasites that got to her probably did whatever they did, to the point where even with the parasite not present inside her, she's still on their side. And I didn't know I could get on the roof of this thing. That's interesting. New discovery. Can I get on the roof of this building too? Oh, yes I can. Interesting. Can I stand on these? Oh, yes I can. Anyway, I think it's down here in the sewers where our next objective is. Yeah, that's where progression is, so we're going to avoid that for today. Melian seems to possess an orb. I don't know which element, but my guess would be water, because I mean, we're going to the sewers. It would make sense for it to be water, but it's either water or wind, so your guess is as good as mine. It's a 50-50, it's a coin toss. So yeah, now that we have the power of electricity, let's see what we can do. There was a rock. Let's see, it was somewhere out here in the Forest of Fear. I could have just teleported, but it's a short walk. Oh, and Scribbles, do you have more map for me?
I'll never confuse your armor with another Tin Man's, yes? Don't worry, I always keep several copies of all my maps. I shall keep them until you decide you are interested.
Let's see. Eastern Tempest Plains map. Let's go. How much more is there to the Eastern Tempest Plains? Yeah, I couldn't reach those. I remember those. We still haven't figured out how to interact with those blue sphere things. I imagine that's going to require water. And we couldn't get up here for some reason. Oh, right, because we were simply locked off. This was the garden. Yeah, this is Fince's house, if I'm not mistaken. And we can't exit the gate because... What did it say? Because the caretaker was out to lunch or something? So yeah, we're just story locked out of that. Can't explore east. Okay, there was a chest down here. There it is. And this save point, there was a gate that requires some sort of key, so we can't progress there. Alright, more mana. I think it's a +8. +7. I thought I guessed 7 the last time and it was a +8. Anything else? There's some wind thing over here that we can't interact with yet. And that's as far as we go for the Tempest Plains. Now, there was another chest encased in, I guess it's called a Vimana crystal. And that was in the Great Pyramid. Also in the Great Pyramid is one of our bounties, and it's the hardest one, at least according to the star rating that was given to it. I need to double check my bounties. Are they in my quests? Hold on. Yeah, they are in my quests, so I can mark them there. I've got the Stygian Harpy in the Sabuna Desert, so outside the pyramid. The Golden Guard inside the pyramid. Oh, and it's showing a 0 out of 2, so I guess I can fight them individually, is the implication there. I hope that's the case, because if it's 2-on-1, I can see why it would be rated as a difficulty 4. Yeah, these guys. They give us an Electrostone ++. This harpy would give us a feathered tiara. I think we already have some type of tiara equipped. The mud golem is probably in the West Tempest Plains, and this guy is on the floating module. I mean, we need to go back to the floating module anyway because we need to get one more gear wheel. So yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, sure. We'll just take that first one. Might as well comb through the whole area. Well, actually, no. Where do marauders show up? They show up in, like, the western half of this structure. Let's see. Someplace further west. I guess we could... yeah, let's try this one. since they can be... Whoops, didn't mean to press that. Escape, and... we're looking for, yeah, Jokey the Mad. Now, is this visible on the map in any way? It doesn't look like it. And that wall is still closed off to us. I imagine it involves these blue portal things. But yeah, I don't see anything marked on this map that could be the location of Jokey the Mad, so we're just gonna have to run around until we spot the guy. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Alright, and there's our last gear wheel. Oh, right. Oh. Oh, it missed. Perfect. Wasted a ton of HP there. Oh. Pachites. Or Robo-Pachites, rather. I saw you. There's more. I think the second one is hiding up here, if I remember correctly. No? I know I saw one of those things. Not. Okay, we'll try someplace else. Let's see, do I want to go down and warp or back to the save point? I guess the save point is closer. And plus, warping, I would probably lose track of myself and have a hard time remembering which places I visited and which places I didn't. So yeah, let's... Oh, right, we got the regeneration vial. So now that's available in the shop. Ah, I thought I made it to the top already. I see you. having to block today. Worth it. At least I think there was a coin there. Oh, and I see the shiny stuff down there. Yeah, I guess that's just... It's not a place we can access. I guess it's just a place for those blinks to be stored, for them to hide before they come out and attack us. There's another one out there somewhere. Whew. No false walls there. I think that's a marauder down there. Yep. Oh, another feathered tiara plus. More stuff we can sell. Oh. It's a trap that's really easy to underestimate because you forget that it's there amidst all the chaos of combat. Okay, so the magnetism seems to be... I don't know, I thought it was... I thought it was on some sort of delay. Or, that's not the right word. I thought it was like just within, you know, 1 second of you killing the enemy. If you weren't close enough, the magnet wouldn't activate at all. I wonder. Hold on. Can you... Oh, no, I can't manipulate it or control it in any way. I thought maybe I could maneuver it into that tiny space and... Yeah. There are clear signs of you're not done exploring this place yet. Come back with more abilities. Clear signs of that here. Is that the... Let's see. That leads to that other generator. I think I'd rather take the upper path. I mean, if this thing is just gonna fly around me permanently, then I guess... Well, until we encounter an enemy anyway. Then... I guess it could be worth it. Depending on... how much it'll do for me. Okay, well that leads to a dead end, so we might as well go there. I didn't see how much damage that Robo-Kachidi did. Okay, so we know the lower route has nothing of what we're searching for. Let's see. Oh, I thought I dashed in time. Hold on, I have to test something. Okay. So I don't even have to be pressing a direction. All I did was press jump and my guy auto-grabs. Maybe that's what I was missing with climbing these. Because I was holding, like here, I would hold left when trying to climb, so maybe... No, now I'm just climbing it easily. I don't know what was going on last time. I was gonna try it without holding a direction, and I didn't have to, because even when holding a direction, now it's working all of a sudden. Strange. Very, very strange. Okay, and that's old news. I'm pretty sure. But onward we go. Oh, there he is. And he's got company, apparently. He's not too bad. Yeah, this one's easy. I say that right as I take the killing blow. Well, at least now we know where he is. Yeah, this one is easy enough. He doesn't summon a whole gang of whatever, like Belna's Two Eyes from several parts ago. Let's give ourselves a head start with this. That should help deal with some of those robo-Pachis. There we go, and that's Jokey the Mad. So there's that taken care of. What's over? Oh, nothing. To the left. No, those aren't breakable. Where's your controller? Because I don't think I've gotten the special drop from them yet. Okay, not here. Other side. Probably back here somewhere. No? Where are you? Here. No? I mean, once you have their locations memorized, you don't even have to play this game anymore. Not up there. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, did I ever get their special drop? Let's see. think I did. Oh, I don't have the Stone Golem's rare drop either. And the Raging Beastors, I don't have their drop, whatever it is. Nor the Nomad Bandit. Nor the Harpy. At least with the Harpy I know what it is. This is the one that I find in the East Tempest Plains. Yeah, it says I've killed 3 of them. It must be that one, so... yeah, that one's got rare loot, too. Yeah, I don't have whatever their rare thing is. I don't have it. It can't be a Vimana gear wheel, can it? No, because those things dropped like crazy. Oh, wait. I just skipped over. Vacant Brigard. A soldier of Zarga would never even think of being defeated in a duel with their own general. Brigard has fallen victim to the parasites which will not hesitate to use his body as a weapon against his own men and women. As ferocious as his attacks are, the creatures behind Brigard Brigard's new. As ferocious as his attacks are, the creatures behind Brigard's new aggressive form do not seek to kill his soldiers, but rather render when weak and vulnerable to... I think it's supposed to be render them weak and vulnerable to infection. Now he's nothing more than a tool destined to spread the parasitic plague. Or so was the case until we fixed him. Sangrigor. Oh, she actually gave us XP, and so did Brigard. Yeah, I did level up off of one of those boss fights, didn't I? Or did I level up from the Captain Burke boss fight? I don't even remember. I know I had 1 level up last time, and we need 1 more before we can see what's up with that new hidden skill. Probably an upgrade to the reflection attack. Anyway, Sangrigor. Risking her integrity to save a soldier who fell into a river, yet now a dangerous threat, whose aim is to help the parasitic plague spread across all Terra Gaia. Sangrigor, transformed into a type of dark Valkyrie, menacingly opposes anyone who dares attempt to halt her plans, confronting even Leandris herself. Sangrigor fled immediately after showing she was indeed acting on her own free will. Okay, the rats don't have special drops. Anything else down here? I keep forgetting the name of this one, the Seeker Parasite. And there's Mecha Burke. Until now, the energy source used by these pirates comprised electroplasma capsules, which, after being injected, provided the necessary impulses for the user to take flight by themselves. The price for this was part of their blood, which has always carried heavy risks. Now, with the pulses emitted by refined Vimana crystals, the technology the pirates use can be powered by an external and practically unlimited energy source, bringing about a new era for the Broken Wing. Okay. So they injected themselves with electricity. I mean, the thing he was holding was on the backs of the Altera Punishers. Let's see, where were you? Yeah. Well, not quite the same, but like it's the same color and it looks to be the same material. So yeah, those things are injecting electroplasma into that guy. So it's basically steroids. It's basically steroids. Oh, I just noticed. Is that a drop of sweat rolling across its forehead? Or is that just like a crest or a feather? Oh, actually no, it's the other ear. Because you've got this white patch that's clearly visible on our side, and it kind of looks like an ear. Maybe it's just like a tuft of feathers. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that little white thing that keeps on rolling across his forehead. It's the same as what we see on his right side. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so that's the bestiary. Let's catch up on characters. Captain Burke. Burke Brokenwing is probably the leader. Burke Brokenwing is probably the leader who's come furthest in their quest to conquer the skies, but also the most questioned for their methods. Not all his clan accepted the life of pillaging he brought them into, and eventually a dissident group decided to break away, not without first tearing off one of his wings, and that's why he has a sort of bat wing thing. Luckily for him, a good number of his followers remained faithful to his rule despite having only one wing. Burke, with his wing reconstructed and his own flying vessel, roams the skies of Terragaia, causing terror while seeking out anything that might take his fancy. He now has his eyes firmly set on the Chroma's floating module and doesn't plan on leaving without scavenging everything he can. I can't talk today. So, reconstructed. So is that like a mechanical wing? Seems like it. Okay, and Sangregor. Sangregor the Valkyrie, now known as the Dark Valkyrie, underwent a sinister transformation upon coming into contact with a parasite after violating her creed of non-intervention. It seems she wishes to spread the plague, though her exact goal is unclear. She has since fled, swearing to return to liberate her sisters by showing them, quote-unquote, the truth. And yeah, we've already read your entry, so we are good there. Now, how do I get out of here? It would be nice if we could eventually get an item. Like, make it somewhat expensive so that we're not using it willy-nilly. But just an item that lets you teleport to a save point from wherever you are on the map. That would be a nice convenience. Is it absolutely necessary? No. I think the distance between save points is usually pretty reasonable. But, you know, it can help. Just a little bit of quality of life. And I think we're heading up from here. Yep. Oh, the normal enemies are here now. So, yeah. Bounty targets seem to alter who or what is present on the map, which, I mean, is fair. But it would also be fine if the normal enemies just spawned in their normal places. Just give the bounty a couple of free allies. Okay, so we're done with this area, I assume. I don't think I can farm any more of those Vimana gear wheels, but let's try. Let's try fighting a few more of these guys. Oh, wow, I got it at the perfect angle, huh? There was supposed to be an Altera spy somewhere around here. Oh. Oh, right up here. Oh, it didn't respawn. Oh, that's fine. Let me find another place with... Actually, the Marauder respawns. Yeah, so I can just... I'll give it, like... I don't know, 6 tries? That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Yeah, I don't think they're dropping the gear wheels anymore. Oh. Didn't realize that could inflict bleed. So yeah, they stop dropping the gear wheels once you have enough to complete the quest. Okay, let's fast travel over to Hafen and turn in the gear wheels we have to Mr. Baloff and see what he has for us.
Oh, gods above, I'm gonna have a heart attack. You've managed to find all the parts. Incredible, just incredible. I can't wait to analyze them. Oh, I hope you haven't had trouble with the chroma. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of one of them. What would my reputation be if I didn't keep my promises? Here, my latest explosive model. Use it carefully. It sticks to surfaces and can be detonated from afar. I hope it doesn't get stuck to your hands when you try to throw it.
You got remote control bombs. Stick them on or near your enemies. They'll be waiting for your signal to explode at just the right moment. You can now throw remote bombs. These bombs can be attached to any surface or enemy and detonated remotely using the secondary weapon button. They can be attached to enemies, huh? I mean, it's nice that they gave us this visual. This visual gives you the idea of, yeah, attach it to a slime, let the slime wander into a group, and then detonate it. And I see I can carry 10 of them. So how does it work? Is it just... Okay, it's a throw. And then if I press the button again, it detonates. Okay, so that means I can only have one out at a time. I have to detonate the current one in order to activate the next one. Whoops. That's my regular bomb. Switch back to my daggers. Daggers and hammers. Those are probably going to be the most useful tools in combat. And even then, only occasionally. Maybe they're more useful if you're playing, again, the Scout. I think I said that last time. But yeah, that side quest was totally worth it, and it's easy enough to do. If you remember to stop by here while you're in the middle of the floating module, then you can probably just get it done along the way while doing the quest up there. I mean, we were just one gear away, so yeah, pretty easy side quest for a really big reward. Now then... I don't think there's anything new we can do in the sewers. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I don't think we can get up there yet. So yeah, nothing new there. Anything in the Forest of Fear? No, I already checked this map. Oh, we can activate you now. Now that we have the power of electricity, we can activate that. We can't open that locked door yet. We don't have whatever specific type of key it needs, but we can definitely activate that. What was it even called? Module? Oh, and there's a Beigul up here, I think, that we can catch. Or did we collect it already? Yeah, it was flying up here. We already caught it. Okay, yeah, you. What do you do for us? Are you just a platform? Okay, what was the point of the... Oh. Okay, a Beigul. I thought I dashed in time. Well, there's my level up. Okay, so that's more of the map we can see now. Okay, their dialogue is unchanged. Speaking of, let me go to Hafen again. I assume the answer is gonna be no, but I speculated that maybe the books in the library might update. So let's go check on that real quick. Or maybe not so quick, depending on if there's an update. Because if there is, then we're in for some reading. Oh my goodness. Look at all those buy goals. Anyway, books. Let's see. Yeah, that all looks like familiar dialogue. I might as well review this. Let's see. Recent legends on Terra Gaia echo stories about incredible artifacts scattered across the planet. They are energy orbs, prized and revered objects wherever they are found. With such immense value, all kinds of rumors and tales have been conjured around these orbs. There are those who say they have seen how its energy reached such intensity that it materialized in the form of a magnificent creature. So bright that witnesses were blinded for several hours after being caught in its radiant glare. So unique that several battles have been fought over them. Whatever the case, it seems as if these are no more than bedtime stories for children. Or are they? The story that has garnered the most attention is that they were created by Terra Gaia's guardian, and that they are hidden and scattered across the world so that no one may use the overwhelming amount of energy they contain. Not least because it is probably dangerous for the user. Though to tell you the truth, when I hear tales such as these, it does nothing more than feed my desire to find one. Jonane V. Let's see. Half otherwise known as the Eternal City. Yeah, founded by Jivon, Lady Sabunier, and Badril. We remember all that. We've got dwarves, elves, satyrs, Canums, Gullens, and even small clusters of Feast and Altera. So, Gullens, I'm not sure what those are. And satyrs, I guess those are like the sheep-like guys, like the one that's standing right outside of the city gates to the west. I would assume that's a satyr. But yeah, the satyrs and Gullens have not been explicitly described in a dedicated book yet. Okay, and that's all stuff that we're fine with. Let's see. Oh, is this where it talks about how you don't need food, but you can still eat plants? Let's see. Power to ensure souls keep the same physical form we once had. Put simply, we are the last bodily expression we had in life. A soul outfitted with our appearance and memories. This manifestation is often called an essence or energy, but I imagine this is something that only the Valkyries themselves can truly explain. Okay, yeah, there it is. Meat doesn't exist, and yeah. But I wonder if, since we still have our physical bodies, maybe we still do need to eat. Okay, and this was the one that talks about the types of souls. This was something I wanted to review, actually. Okay, standard souls are called common souls, which is the type of soul possessed by myself, the average half-and citizen, and most certainly you. Note that within this category there are different levels of presence ranging from 1 to 10. Presence is a concept simply explained as each individual's strength. Alpha souls, on the other hand, are common souls which have somehow absorbed a multitude of common souls of equal or lesser rank. Alpha Souls tend not to be trustworthy types, as in order to reach their level, they have had to eliminate, or at least come close to eliminating, other, lesser souls, thereby making themselves stronger. There are, of course, exceptions, such as Jivan and Bedrol, who acquired their energy indirectly owing to their already elevated levels of power. So, I'm wondering if those... well... no, it would have to be. So, the guys from what I like to call the Dark Brotherhood, Dark Spear, Dark Claw, Dark Axe, those guys are probably in this Alpha Soul category. I probably said the same thing the first time I read this. All Einherjar are Alpha Souls, as the mission they decide to embark on requires a high level of energy due to the difficulty of the challenges involved. What is an Einherjar? Those who decide to blindly follow the Valkyrie's drivel and go bumbling off in search of the famous Guardian. So are we considered an Alpha Soul at this point? I mean, I don't know if we've been consuming souls, but do the elemental orbs maybe contain concentrated soul essence? Is that our claim to fame, the secret to our power? And of course, the Omega Soul. As incredible as it might seem, these souls possess this rank simply as a result of nature itself, and not even Jivan, considered to be a high-ranking Alpha Soul, belongs to this category. Maybe it's our destiny to become the Omega Soul. Okay, that's just information on humans, information on elves, information on dwarves. Information on the Altera. Oh, and wait. Originated on the planet Zulstia. I feel like Zulstia was mentioned last time. Maybe it was something that Grouper or Mackerel brought up when we accepted the new bounty. I might be mistaken, though. The Chroma, we are very familiar with them now. The Feast. We saw Bedrol and we saw what appeared to be a feast in the background 2 parts ago, I think, while we were here in Hafen City. But yeah, no updates to the library. That's the story of Ereblith, which seems to conclude with her just submitting to Anubis. Anubis just walked in and said, "Mine." And that was the end of that. Maybe there'll be a new library or a new room in the library or something like that later on. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah, that guy in the background over there, that sheep-looking guy in the background is probably a satyr, and also in that same background, further to the right, talking to, I believe that's a woman. That fish lizard-looking thing is probably a feast. Yeah, that's what I was talking about a minute ago. Okay. More bounties, and we've got a Vimana crystal to shatter. And then I'll go around looking for any new dialogue that might exist. But for our bounties, well, there's supposed to be a golem somewhere in the Tempest Plains, so let's explore here. I think it's gonna be the West Tempest Plains, actually. where our mud golem is. I already walked through this whole area, so let's fast travel to the other edge. And see if we run into a golem here. I kind of doubt it. Well, hold on. No, golems don't even spawn in this area, so it can't be here. It has to be Tempest Plains West. Because it seems that it spawns in an area that has the same type of enemy available. Okay, let's save here. I doubt it's going to be this way. Oh. Or maybe, no. That's just a regular stone golem, which is fine. We need to fight those because we still haven't gotten their rare drop. Oh. And I haven't messed with that. Get up there from the other side. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this was the entrance to the spider lair, and get up here. Or, wait. Yes, we can. Or maybe we can't. I keep slipping off of it. Yeah, they don't want us to do it this way, I don't think. Oh, never mind. Did it. Just had to make sure I did the highest possible double jump I could muster. That's 2 infected enemies now that haven't released a parasite. Alright, where are you taking me? Oh. That's it? Just... Okay, I mean, I'll take it. It's simple. Oh, right, we're at a save point, so let's try and see what happens if I do the... Let's see. Creates up to 2 reflections of the caster at the same time versus this. Okay, I'm going to try and buy both of these unstable barriers and test it out on something. I want to see what's the explosion radius. That was not very big. But it did do enough damage to kill one of those guys, so in terms of total damage, yeah, not worth it. Maybe for close range combat. It would be worth it if you were playing Scout, for sure. If it's even on the Scout's skill tree, because I don't know. These guys might have just completely different skill trees. At least I would expect them to, because I don't see the Scout being much of a caster. I don't see the reflection attack being in the Scout's arsenal. Okay, now let's try this second reflection and see what's going on with it. Oh, and there's a demo we can look at. Okay, so it's just you can have up to 2. Does it consume more mana if I blow up 2 at the same time? Let's check. Okay, so takes about that much. Seems to consume the same amount of mana. Actually, you know what I should do? I should wait until my bar is full. And then do a 2 and see how far down it goes. That would be the best way to compare, because while it's moving, it can be deceptive. No, it seems to consume the same amount. It reaches about to my HP bar, or a little bit past it. It reaches a little bit before the end of my HP bar. Now with a single reflection, seems to be a little bit after, so... Okay, so there seems to be just a tiny extra cost for the double reflection. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'll keep this. Could come in handy. And then elemental defense is probably what I want next. It's not until level 30 that we start seeing some of the new stuff. And that's at least 5 levels from now, right? What level are we at? We're at level 25, so yeah, 5 levels from now. So we'll have 5 points by then to play around with. Yeah, I'm putting this up. Okay. Yeah, I am satisfied with that. Okay, I have a feeling our mud golem is going to be somewhere up here. And is probably going to be resistant to electricity. If it has a weakness at all, among my current elements, it would have to be fire. Infected bird. I forget what those things are. Oh, there's a parasite. I was wondering if they stopped spawning or something. And also I'm forgetting what that bird is called, so let's check the bestiary real quick. An Avalarian. And let's clear this. The new things we got were, yeah, the remote bombs, and Didn't we just get a... That's probably not in the tutorial category for the double reflection. Okay, well, we've cleared that. And then what was it called again? It was called distortion. Oh, this one's completely resistant to fire. That's a checkpoint. Die, I'll come back at 70 health. Still not here, huh? Whoops. I think it only took one of those two hits. Yeah, setting up the double reflection attack is... Oh, it could be anywhere up here, too. Is another issue. Oh, wait. Do I now have the ability to actually climb up here? I just might, now that I have an air dash. I just might be able to, but let's look downstairs real quick. Wasn't this the place with all the booby traps? I think there were just darts that show up all over the place. It was a place similar to this, at the very least. Oh, there you are. Yep, that's the mud golem. Electricity is not effective, no surprise there. Okay, so all I can do is use neutral magic. Oh, this isn't too bad. Alright, and that's the mud golem. Do those guys get recorded in the bestiary as a separate entity, I wonder? Because there were sand fiends, I guess the new ones would be called mud fiends. Let's have a look. I don't see anything new. Yeah, they don't get their own place in the bestiary. Okay, back to Mud Golem. It's probably going to say the same thing it says for the other golems, I think. Let's see. Stone, pumpkin, mud. Oh. Wait, It's the same opening paragraph. No, just straight up the same as the stone golem. Okay. But the pumpkin golem was different. Okay, before we head back to Hafen, I want to check and see if my air dash now lets me... I knew it! This was the place with all the booby traps. I probably don't want to go that way. Wait a minute. There we go. I remembered. Can't attract those. At least not until I climb up from in here. Oh yeah, those bats die near instantly now that my staff is upgraded. That wall just looks breakable. I could have just teleported to here. Okay. Yes, I can do it. Oh, big mistake. Okay, let's try this again. I hate that. There we go. What can I do here? I think I need the... Yeah, I think I need this to be active. No, there's nothing here. If there was, I at least would have caught a glimpse of it. But why would they give us this, then? Oh, is that a dead pixel down there in the middle, next to the second rope? Anyway... Ah, okay. We're fine. I was worried for nothing. We still don't have your special drop. I wonder when we're gonna get it. Oh, you're resistant to that? What about electricity? Neutral magic is the way to go against this guy. That looks like a breakable wall. Well, I mean, it doesn't have the exact texture of a breakable wall, but I had to try. Okay, that one's definitely breakable. Columbo, discover 50 hidden runes. That's not how I was expecting to... Oh. Resistant to everything. Except wind. What I want to know is how this colleague of mine ended up here. Of course. More traps. I had a feeling. Had a feeling. I was mentally prepared for it. Oh, that was nice. It knocked out his... It knocked out his hammer. One of those arrows bumped into it. Nice attention to detail. Or maybe it was just an unintended consequence of the physics engine just doing its job. Anything here? Amulet of Greed ++, that's the special drop of the red kobolds. And now I can kick this down. Oh. Is that ice? Oh, and I'm seeing snow. Yeah. All right. Resistant to electricity, huh? Weak to water, but resistant to electricity. Yeah, I'm still not sure how these elements work. It might just be that there's no direct relationship, like there is no system of water beats fire and electricity beats water? I don't even know. Ooh, I melted the snowman. Oh, that's a ledge I can grab onto. Okay, melting the snowman is one thing. What about sand? Nope. Nothing interesting there, it just collapses. Oh my... Wait, there were 2 chests there that I missed? I'll come back for them. There we go. And that's a save point. Now I can warp here whenever I want. Okay. Oh, and there's a Byghoul down there. Nothing special if you shock the snowman. You can jump that high. Yet he doesn't think to jump across to where I am. Okay, let's try fire again. Yeah! Special animation if you hit the snowman with fire. That's nice. Now, there were 2 chests. Where are you? They're probably inside... yeah, this thing over here. That's why I didn't see them before. Vial of Invisibility. The consumer will not be detected by enemies for a period of time. Its effects disappear if the user attacks someone or takes damage. Okay, so it's just... if you want to sneak past enemies because you don't have the time to deal with them, but it's not going to help you in, say, boss battles. Well, it might help you the first time you start a new boss battle because you get to just observe the boss's pattern. Well, no, because if the boss doesn't see you, are they even going to attack? But yeah, the consumer will not be detected by enemies for a period of time. Yeah, same thing it just told us. And what's inside this chest? A regeneration vial, which we're already full of. The maximum regeneration vials is 2. I'm going to assume the maximum invisibility vials is also 2. I don't know what the maximum of these, I forget what they're called. Fruit of whatever. They're called. What were they called? Clear the tutorials anyway. The legendary fruit. Okay, that should be everything cleared there. Now there was, I believe, another path apart from where the save point was. Let's see if I can grab that. What is this? Is this an Yggdrasil tree? Oh, I can hit it. And it dropped frost fruit. A strange elemental fruit. It won't last long now that it's been plucked from the frozen tree. Looks like a key item. Let's have a look. Yep, it's a quest item. It's right in there. Okay, so it looks like I'm already making early progress on some sort of upcoming side quest. I had to try sand because it does look kind of crystally. Okay, nothing special there. Okay, not bad. Now, how far above the rest of the map am I? Quite far above. I wonder what would happen if I simply Geronimo'd my way down. I mean, we just saved, so no harm in trying. Oh. Okay, so there is a limit to how far that will go. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting the map to end up looking like that. I guess I was falling so fast that the game couldn't keep up with me. And so it was just catching me at certain instances in the air and just capturing, you know, the whole visible screen in that moment, and then after a delay it would capture the next screen and the next one. That's probably what happened there. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if at some point we'll actually gain some ability that just lets us travel vertically as much as we want, because it kind of bugs me to have all this shadowy area. Even if it's empty, it kind of bugs me to just have it unfilled. So yeah, hopefully towards the end of the game, some sort of like super jump will become available. Okay, off to the Sabuna Desert. Time to find ourselves a special kind of harpy. I forget what the name of the special harpy is that we're hunting after. Hunting after. Is that even a correct term? I heard you. Come on, fight me. Oh, my mana's already full again. I don't know why I went back for that. Mana's already full. Oh wait, can I light this fire? Yes, I can. I can't carry any more of what? Oh, did it drop something? Oh, is that a potion? Yeah, I think I see something in the background there. Alright. Harpies, I believe, were weak against sand. Yeah, let's save with that setup. And see what we can find. We already did you, right? Or did we? I don't think we did. The frost fruit started to drip. What? Oh, because we're in the desert. Or was that always going to happen just through the passage of time? Okay, new part of the cave. Oh, right, immune to everything. Both of these guys, actually. Well, I guess that means we don't have to worry about switching back and forth between elements. Oh. That mana back, because I don't know what else is out here. Oh, and that one's infected. Of course a parasite is going to come out of you. It seems like only, I don't know, 1 out of every 4 infected enemies seems to ever summon a parasite anymore. Getting a ton of mana. Oh, and this map is already 94% complete. What's missing? No, really, what's missing? Probably something I can't see over here. Got both Bygools. Yeah, there's just one missing chest somewhere. Somewhere I haven't seen yet. I probably have to take a leap of faith from up there and land somewhere around here, but where is the question. I might also have to throw in an air dash. Actually, I wonder if I can do multiple air dashes when I jump from that high, because all I'd have to do is, yeah, wait for that little flash and my dash is back. So that could be something. I might just have to do as many air dashes as I can while taking that leap of faith and holding right and see where I land. Anyway, we were hunting for a harpy. And actually, I can check the name in my quest menu. The Stygian Harpy. there's a sandworm here. You're weak to fire. Oh. I thought I was far enough away. The frost fruit is melting! I mean, is that something we want? I would think so. I'm guessing something good will come out of it. Otherwise, I would expect we can just go back up to that tree and grab a new frost fruit. Do they react differently with electricity? Doesn't seem like it. I see nothing of interest up here. There it is. Now, does this one keep on summoning regular harpies? Doesn't look like it. But it does attack multiple times. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Killed it first try. Oh. Well, there we go. Hmm. 17 out of 19 chests acquired. Oh, and yeah, I assume the remaining 2 are behind that door that we cannot open. Well, I mean, we can try. Wait, why did I do that? No, don't change. Yeah, stick to potions. Okay, I want to go down there again just to see. I don't think I have any new abilities that can help me with this, but I just want to remember what the situation was down here. Don't mind if I do, we can sell that. I should have done that when I visited Baloth. We'll do that at the end today, if I remember. Just sell any duplicate amulets that I have. Oh, wait. The frost fruit has melted. I don't think that sand explosion does any damage. I mean, it's marked as... Because of the way it's marked on the map, there must be some sort of switch that opens it. It's not just a wall. Yeah, I remember being puzzled by this the last time, too. Same with this one. No, that's really it. Maybe there's a hidden room? There. Yeah, and then there's that person in the door that's following our position. Can I hit them with sand and blind them? That doesn't seem to be the case. What is up with that person? Going to be a hidden room. Nope. There. Can't go through there. Does anything at all look off? Doesn't seem like it. Wait, is that a door I can go through, maybe? Nope. No Beagle hiding behind that banner? Or maybe there was one and I collected it. Oh, well, something's hiding behind that banner for sure. That's the way out. Let's see what happens if I go the opposite direction. Oh, and is that a statue of Ereblith? Probably. Right, and there's a switch here, which means I have to be able to go in there from the other side. I think the bottom of that area, the very bottom left, looks like it's a bit blurred, like it connects to some other area. So it probably connects to somewhere in the Great Pyramid. That's probably how we're going to get in there when we either learn how to use those blue portal things or when we learn how to get through those really narrow spaces. There's probably either like some sort of crawling ability or maybe a shrinking ability even. Or maybe not shrinking, maybe we just turn into a smaller creature. But otherwise, we've got everything there is to see here. Oh, except for the special drop from the Harpies. We don't have that. In the pyramid, there was one chest in particular that we couldn't open because we didn't have electricity at the time. Where is that chest? I'm just going to warp into the structure for now and then take a look at the map a little bit more closely and see where I need to go. Actually, I think it might just be a straight shot from the main hall near the entrance. Unless I'm just misremembering. The only unopened chests I'm seeing are ones behind locked doors. And I have, it looks like 6 of them for this map. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 1 key. I think it's time to just rescue the Ironclads. There's 1 Beigel we're missing, probably in this region down here. Oh, and yeah, it looks like the bottom right of that is blurred, so it must connect to that place we were just looking at before entering the pyramid. Okay, so yeah, they are connected. They have to be. That's the only thing that would make sense. Okay, let me switch to the other side over here and see if there are any unopened chests. I could have sworn there was a chest that was stuck in one of those red crystals. I could have sworn that was the case. And I feel like it was straight from here. Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't a chest, it was a Byghoul. Okay. Now we have all the Byghouls of this area. See, I knew there was something. Okay, now we have to look for our 2 bounties. But first, let me save, because I don't want to face an unfortunate death and forget to find my Byghouls again. Let's see. Which part of the pyramid would I likely find these guys at? I should probably just explore like this. Well, no, hold on. Let me see. I should be able to... They didn't start showing up until later on, so... I want to say locations that are past some of the color doors. Oh, and there's another locked door that I didn't count, so we're missing 2 keys. Maybe here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be better off just reviewing my footage of whenever I was last in the pyramid and just check which places actually have the pyromancers, and I keep forgetting what they're called. Anubis Guardians, I think they were called. Because I don't think I'm gonna find them very quickly if I'm searching with no leads. guess I could warp back to that save. Let me climb up here first and see if I run into anything. Oh, don't touch the poison cloud. There we go. That takes me back to that one save point that I tried. Might as well close the loop. Still no special drop from those guys, but now I know where to go to farm them. Might as well switch to sand. Down just takes me back to that same save point, so yeah, we're gonna go this way. Ow. Not what I wanted. Was there anything down there? No. Probably just something I already grabbed before. Oh! Okay, this is a place where Anubis Knights, Guardians, whatever they were called, spawn. So this could be a place where our target might be. Yeah, just go down. Yep, we are fine. The only thing we missed from the upper route is a chest we already got. Probably not even going to be something I use. I just want it for bestiary completion. Okay, and nothing of interest here. Oh, okay. This isn't very long. Okay, we got another level up. I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay, where am I now? Right outside of a save point. Oh, yeah, this was... Yeah, I know where we are. did not try this area over here. Is there anything up here? This looks like a kind of arena where I might find a pyromancer. I think I fought a pyromancer here before. I think it might have been the location of our very first one, in fact. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, not there. Where else do we want to try? I can try warping to here, and then going up and west. Yeah, let's give that a try. No. That's the one. This time, let's try moving left. Nothing. One of these days, I'll get their special drop. Thought we were being sneaky, huh? Oh. One more chance at getting that rare drop. Two more chances. Nothing. Well, I know which save point to warp to if I ever want to take the time to farm that rare drop. I wonder what the actual drop rates are. Clearly low, but how low? I think I'll take the downward path, actually. Send me down. This was a place where we had a fight. Oh, I hear. Yep. Hold on. Let me double check their name. There's also something new in the bestiary, apparently. What did I fight? Oh, the Stygian Harpy. This harpy, sporting abundant feathers and an unmistakable color, seems to confirm numerous studies written about these beings. Harpies are normally organized within a hierarchy which determines the lands they occupy. As the Stygian variety finds itself at the very top of this order, sighting one will often mean that the flock is up to something. Okay, and It's a Guardian of Anubis. It's a Guardian of Anubis is its name. Let's try the downward path. Oh, you're infected. Can't go where the slimes came from. Didn't think I'd fit in there, but had to try anyway. Gonna be behind here, that's for sure. I don't think I ever saw them in the deeper pyramid unless I'm just misremembering. Nothing up there. It looks like this door is just going to take me to that one. So yeah, I think we're done with this area. Where to try next? Can I not? Oh, I have to. Fine. Well, actually, let's take this door since it's closer. It's not like I know which of these doors take me to which places, but I'll take my chances. Okay, that was the right door. That was the better option, definitely. I think I went through here. Yeah, it doesn't matter which path I take. Oh, actually, this path is better. That is a faster way to get up. No climbing necessary. Okay, now where do I want to try? I've tried basically this whole top section. I went all the way down here. So yeah, this whole top region has been explored. I don't think there's going to be anything in the boss corridor because it's just a hallway and an elevator and that's it. We've checked up here. We've checked this area. Probably want to try down here then. Let's take that save point between the two crystals and just travel. We'll try straight down in one instance, and then in the other instance we'll try straight right. Actually, I'll do straight right first, because that one looks like it's going to be quicker, and then I can just backtrack from there. I won't have to find another save and climb. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Saved by the air dash. Oh, it missed me. Evasion amulets are actually a pretty good deal. Oh, there's a guardian, so this is a potential area where we might be able to find our bounty. Oh, destroy 3,000 environmental objects. I guess that's like the crates and the pottery in here and all that stuff. I keep reacting as if it does damage. Yeah, it doesn't damage me when they explode. It just blinds, I guess. And even then, it doesn't inflict blind, it just covers a tiny bit of the map. Anything over here? Oh, I remember there being, yeah, a bunch of these guardians. Yeah, I remember there being a bunch of guardians in these hallways. Alright, let's free you.
You're that soldier from that cave, right? Thank the gods you arrived. Thank you. I'm heading back to the others.
And you're called a scout here. I thought they were a class of their own. I thought they were called the Ironclads. I feel pretty good about the potential of this area. Oh, was there... crystal somewhere that I hit? Oh, right here, maybe. Yeah, I see nothing. Okay, so we explored this upper area just now. We could try going down and right. Yeah, let's do that next. And save the fact that we rescued one of the ironclads. I know, I'm playing recklessly. We already tried up, didn't we? Oh, we didn't try up from here. Should we? Well, let's take the lower path first, because at least that one leads to a dead end, and then we can backtrack from there and try the upper path next. There we go, our health problem is resolved. I guess, is he like imprisoning her? And then the other thing I didn't pay attention to last time is all these cats. Let's see, 4, 4, 4, and 3. That's 15 cats. Or maybe they're some other creature that I'm simply mistaking for cats. Oh, might as well break these and see if we can get some health. Okay, now try the upper route. I really am just combing through the whole pyramid, huh? I feel like I've been here. No, I was in a similar looking place. Oh. Dead end, and I've already been up there, so that's this area cleared. Watch it be in the last place I'd expect. I tried this area before. I might have to take those green doors. doors. Oh. Where drop? Nope. And no parasite summoned from you either. Maybe I just got lucky, or unlucky as the case may be, with my first few encounters with infected enemies. Anything here? No, we've already explored this place. Yeah, this I already checked. Okay, so just straight down and... Where else can we try? I already tried going through here. I didn't take that downward path. Oh, wait, there's a save there. Well, that was interesting. Okay, fast travel to... I guess it would have to be... yeah, this one. That's gotta be our next place to try. Oh, didn't realize I could... yeah, like this thing when it's already gotten its orb broken. Already tried that path up there, so no point in going up. Yeah, there's just two different flavors of down we can go, and I think I want to go this way. Because if I remember correctly, the other path down is just... it's a place that we can climb easily to the save point from. Yeah. No parasite summoned. I mean, they're easy to deal with and they tend to consistently drop health, so... it's a pretty favorable encounter. But yeah, that is not where we need to go. Okay, let's try fast traveling to... this place again, but this time I want to head straight down. I'll take that path later. Oh. I thought I'd land on something. That guy was there, but I'm glad I hit him. Maybe it is in the Deep Pyramid after all. Then I don't think I tried this path, this vertical over here under this save point. That's another place to try. Let's see, we went down all the way down there. That's the main hall. Try climbing up here. Oh, that's just another green door. Of interest over there. And what do we have in this direction? More green doors. I guess I can climb up. Still no rare drop from those guys. We could go left, or we could go right. Right is gonna be quicker exploration because there isn't that much space that we haven't explored yet in there. attention to the floor. I have a feeling this stream is going to end on an unsatisfying note. Because I am not finding these guys. Oh, wait, there was an upper left path as well that we needed to try. Already been here. So now let's try straight down from that save point to my left. Fastest way would be to just warp through it from here. There we go. And I do want to try those two doors. Those are probably ironclads, aren't they? Yep. Because there are no chests there, so the only thing they could be are rescues. And this one's also called a scout.
I couldn't bear being trapped inside any longer. I'll follow the instructions and head to the meeting point. Thank you, friend. The captain's looking for us as well, right? I'd better catch up with the others.
Alright, that's 3 of 5. And apparently we have an elevator. That's if we want to try that other path upstairs from here. I'm gonna try down first. Anything to the left? Okay, we already got that before. Oh. Nothing here either. Okay, now we're back to main hallway. I might as well explore down there. I guess it is in the deep pyramid. Who would have thought? I mean, there's no way it would be down here. This is like the prison area where we started. There were no Guardians of Anubis or Pyromancers down here. Oh. There were plenty of those guys. Yeah, this is where we break free from prison. And I think there's an ironclad down here. We might as well get him. I think he was in one of these holding cells. Or did we already open all of them? I think we already opened them. Yeah, no walks here. This place is already taken care of. Okay, back to our save point. I think it was this way. And we need to warp to one last save point to check before we need to try the deep pyramid. Let's see. You. And this time we're going to try the upper path. Oh. Not the one I want. Oh. Firestone plus plus. A large opal adorns this pendant, used by a pyromantic sect. I think that's new. Firestone plus plus, I've only got one, so yeah, it's new. Plus 25% defense against sand damage, plus 20% fire damage to enemies vulnerable to this element. No other new stuff. Oh, and there's nothing here, of course. Okay. It's gotta be in the deep pyramid then. We'll just have to explore that map next time. So, there was something else I wanted to do while I was here. What was it? Oh, yeah, go after the remaining two ironclads. So, yeah. We're in the right place. Let's heal up. enemies aren't even hard to avoid. They're just... They kill you with boredom. They move too slow. Though I might not have that problem if I'm playing Archer class. Okay, there's one more ironclad. Oh, and there's the second one. Perfect. That's all 5 of them.
Thank you so much. You show great bravery going in alone in here. I'm off. I need to find the captain. I hate the desert. I knew we shouldn't have come here. We're lucky you found us.
Okay, I think one of these was Asgarite and the other one was Rockyrite, and I'm kind of low on Rockyrite, so I need to know which of those is which before I open it. Let's go save, just in case I mess up. Because I've only got one more key, I believe, for the time being. Are you the Rockyrite? Yes, you are. Perfect. I'm happy with that. So at least we accomplished something in our revisit to the Great Pyramid today. I'll look over old footage from when we did the mission over here and see where else our bounty targets could possibly be. They've got to be somewhere on this map, but where? I think there's only... That's one place we can access 2. Okay, 2 places we can access by warping. Maybe we should try those before wrapping up today. Yeah, let me try warping to each of those areas. There's the Forbidden Chamber, and then there's... Well, this place looks smaller, so... should be quicker to explore this one first. This was where we fought our first Scorpion boss, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Oh. We found it! Finally! It looks like this Anubis Guardian. Yeah, easy kill. Oh. And he recovers. That's not good. Oh, we found him. We found him. So throw out whatever I said earlier. Bounty targets do not necessarily need to show up in places where a similar species of monsters tends to appear. Oh, I double killed them. How about that? And that was a level 4 bounty. I guess it's a level 2 for each enemy. Okay. We ended things on a satisfying note after all. Let's open up the world map. I don't think there's anything new I can do at the spider lair. Well, I do. I said a couple parts ago But I wanted to take another look at that one place. I think it might have been close to this save point. That one place with the water. Not there. Yeah, there. Okay, so I'm off by a bit. I think this might be it, yeah. I want to see, is there anything I can do around here? So much for consistently dropping health. Oh, are all of these flowers infected? It's hard to tell, because here there's the waterfall in the background is not helping. On the one hand, them getting knocked back by every hit helps keep you safe, but on the other hand, it makes it take forever to kill them. Yeah, there's nothing I can seem to do here to get further down. Yeah, I can't drop down from here. I don't think that's a bombable wall. I mean, we can try bombing it. Now I'm consistently getting parasites. So yeah, I think it might just be that... Well, it could just be dumb luck. Or it could be that this spider lair in particular is, I don't know, a favorable place for the parasites? I can't drop down. I can't even look down, is the thing. The map is showing something down here. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Oh. And I can double jump off of that. That's good to know. Huh? A note? Wait, was this... Oh, yeah. It's the same one from way back. Okay, let's go to Hafen and talk to Adamant and see what he has for us. We saved his men. So there there's bound to be something. Oh, and also we need to pick up our bounty rewards. In the Forest of Fear, is there anything in here that we can get? I don't think so. Not at the moment. Alright, Adamant, what do you have for us?
All my ironclads are back safe and sound. They told me you were the one who rescued them. Lad, I take my helmet off to you. These soldiers seem strong on the outside, but inside they're still not ready for the challenges this world dishes out. Unlike you don't seem to be afraid of anything. I'm very grateful that they're back. You've earned yourself something very special. I hope it isn't too difficult for you to carry. Wouldn't want it to seem like a punishment instead of a reward now, would we? Ha 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 ha!
You got Shield of Zarga, an impenetrable shield that will protect you from behind. It's as if Adamant himself is looking out for you. Wait, so it's just... oh, it's a weapon. So I summon it, and it guards me from behind for how long, I wonder? It would have been nice if it was just like a permanent upgrade. I couldn't take damage from behind anymore, but no, that would be too good to be true. At least give it a lower cost, man. Well, we'll have to test it out and see how long it lasts. Okay, so saving, and there it is. And does it wear off? How long does it take for it to wear off? Or is it just until it takes a hit for me? Oh, no. It's, what was that, maybe 10-15 seconds? Not worth it. Let's reload because I don't want to lose that ammo. Okay. Now let's claim our bounty rewards.
Looks like the pirates of the Broken Wing have taken yet another nasty blow from you.
I still don't think that name's very catchy. Hunter's Medal Plus. 3,500 gold. Stony Armlet Plus. A contraption crafted from enchanted golem remains. And 2,250 gold. There are new bounties on the board. Oh no!
So, was it a dirty golem?
Does it really matter? Give him his reward so that he can carry on dealing with those monsters. Okay, and that's our feathered tiara. And some more gold. So, which part was chicken then?
Ignore him. Here you are. Have you ever thought about switching jobs?
Alright, I think that's everything. There's a new bounty on the board. A Storm Raven? No way. Oh, an Avalarian. A handsome sum goes to whoever manages to kill the tempestuous Avalarian. This bizarre creature is disrupting the local ecosystem on the Tempest Plains, and drops a gives us a reward of a solar pendant plus. Yeah, we'll accept it. Tempest Plains East, it even tells me. Tempest Plains East. Why would anyone pay to have a vulture killed?
Avalarians aren't just vultures. They're much, much bigger than a bird, like, say, a bald eagle. And this one in particular seems quite dangerous, too.
But they're still birds, right?
I'll explain with an example. Did the spiders in that cave seem like simple arachnids to you? Mackerel? Mackerel? You've gone all white.
You just had to remind me of them, didn't you? Wait, does this mean there are only going to be 10 bounties total for the whole game? Does this mean we're like 60% of the way through? Or does the board expand to the right and the left, or maybe downward once we pass 10? That'll be interesting to see, because 60%, well, maybe. I mean, we do have 3 out of 5 elements already, but I don't know. It feels like, looking at the map, it just feels like there's still so much more left to do. There are still so many new abilities we haven't acquired yet. And then there's that whole thing with the Guardian that we're supposed to find, that the Valkyries want us to find, so I'm not sure what's going on with that.
First, General Brigard was attacked by those insects, and now this. It seems that misfortune never visits alone. It's a good thing you and Captain Uder found each other while investigating the same area. That Valkyrie was lucky if she came across me. Best not go near any of us again.
Okay, so some new dialogue from him. New dialogue from you? Are you the soldier my husband talks so much about? Yeah, it's still the same.
First class material. Do you think those chroma people would let me go up to their flying garbage heap if I ask?
Let's sell. Anything with an arrow next to it. I have multiple amulets of greed. Let's sell 3 of them. And then just, what, hit enter? Yeah. The Amulet of Greed ++ just increases the money even further. I don't think I'm hurting for cash. Unless something ultra expensive is coming up. Stony Armlet, more stamina regen, resistance to explosive attacks, and less damage from traps and spikes. And this is just a stronger version of that. Same stamina regen, but more defense. Anything with an arrow next to it. Enchanted pendant ++. Okay, so increased healing along with a stronger version of the effects of the regular enchanted pendant. Hunter's Metal Plus, which is more resistance to explosive attacks, higher chance to cause bleed, and for a longer duration too, for 15 seconds. And coagulation, that one is new, 25% defense against the bleeding state. Firestone ++ is new. We already read what it does. Yeah, we've got 2 solar pendants, we can sell 1. And then I think I have multiple feathered tiaras, no? No, that was the basic feathered tiara. I already got something better from a regular enemy. From the ravens. The storm ravens. And now I have something even better than that, which also dropped from an enemy in the floating module, if I'm remembering correctly. We got it last time. And I might as well switch from Electrostone Plus to Electrostone Plus Plus. Seems to be the same effect. Okay. Let's go ahead and look in my inventory and see where my new Electrostone Plus Plus is hiding. Alright, there you are. Replace the regular Electrostone, and we're good to go. Okay. That will be it for today. Whew, that was quite something. I'm feeling tired. But yeah, we got a lot done, and we still have more. We still have more. So, what are we gonna do next time? Next time we're probably going to pursue this new bounty. And I might try to farm some of those missing drops from... Oh. What's new in the bestiary? I need to try and find some stone golems to fight. They probably dropped the basic stony armlet. I should probably hunt down some raging beastauruses. I mean, I think there's only like, what, 2 or 3 on the whole map that I've met so far? And I think they're quite a distance away from each other, too. The one that's just west of Hafen, just towards the edge of the Forest of Fear, if you head downward, that's probably the one to farm. I don't know, that feels like an off-screen task. And then this guy. This guy. We killed so many of them today. We've killed a total of 103 of them. And still, not a single one dropped an amulet for us. Must be something really good. But probably it's an Amulet of Greed ++. And then the Harpy, I know what it drops, we just need to get it to actually drop because it didn't save when it dropped. Oh, and I have to look at my frost fruit, because if it melted, is it still in my inventory as a melted frost fruit? That I don't know. Oh, and blinks have something to drop as well. I wonder what that something is. Oh, I know who the new guys are. The last bounty we fought. Are they further down here? No, I must have skipped over them. Yeah, the Golden Pyromancer and the Golden Guard. Golden Pyromancer versus regular... Okay, looks like it's different. Okay, Golden Pyromancer. Generally, the most powerful henchmen of the King of the Sands maintain their position in direct defense of the Great Pyramid. However, the Golden Guard is made up of a secret group of elites chosen to carry out activities outside of their lord's domains. These tasks range from escorting prized cargo to committing the most barbaric of acts in the nearby villages. Some individuals in this elite group arrived in Terragaia after failing to defend their lord at the time. Luckily for the civilized world, none of these units has managed to become fully trained here. Okay, and the Golden Guard, generally the most powerful henchmen of the King of the Sands, maintain their position in direct defense of the Great Pyramid. However, the Golden Guard is made up of a select group of elites chosen to carry out activity. Oh. So, same thing that it said for that one. Okay, so they weren't the same as their, non-bounty counterparts, but they are the same as each other. You could have given them a little bit of a different description. I would take 2 really short descriptions over just 2 copies of one lengthy description, but okay. So yeah, we have some enemies in the bestiary that still haven't given us their rare drops. That might be something for me to do off screen, but I haven't been finding the time to do any off-screen stuff. I'm still working on the Battle Network 2 review. Should start putting together some footage this coming week if things go according to plan and I don't get swamped with more work. I'm hoping I can get it done before the end of the year. That's my hope. Get it done before December 31st. If I can achieve that, I won't feel too bad. But I really think my timeline for putting these reviews together should be shorter. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too much of a perfectionist. Maybe I'm just being too detailed and talking about too many aspects of the game, but I don't know, I just have a lot to say. I feel like anything less would be an incomplete review, but that's enough of me rambling. Hope you had fun watching today, even if it wasn't, the most adrenaline-inducing kind of streaming session. And if you were missing that today, then hopefully we'll see some of that next time, because next time, while we might start off doing a couple more side tasks, I get the feeling we're going to quickly get back into pursuing our main quest and seeing what Melian has in store for us. What kind of orb does he have? Is it water or is it wind? My guess is water, but we'll find out next time, hopefully. Until then, take care, don't forget to do your homework, and I'll see you in the next one.